Kirby Puckett was living the American dream, a Hall of Fame baseball career, millions of dollars, and the love of an entire city. But on March 28, 1996, he woke up completely blind in one eye. What happened next would shock the baseball world, and the truth about his death reveals a preventable tragedy that changed everything we thought we knew about this beloved superstar. What's up, everyone? Today we're diving deep into one of baseball's most heartbreaking stories, the complex legacy of Kirby Puckett. From his incredible rise from poverty to becoming Minnesota's most beloved sports hero, to the shocking health crisis that ended his career and ultimately his life. But here's what they didn't tell you. Much of this tragedy could have been prevented. Stick around because this story will change how you think about health, fame, and the price of ignoring warning signs. Kirby Puckett's story begins in the most unlikely place for a future Hall of Famer, the South Side of Chicago, in a neighborhood plagued by poverty. Born on March 14, 1960, Kirby was the youngest of 9 children. Despite the challenging environment, his family was described as a little better off than most, thanks to his father, William, who worked 2 jobs, one at the post office and another at night, just to keep the family afloat. But here's what made Kirby special from day one: his unwavering dedication to baseball. This kid played from morning to night in the street, and when he couldn't play outside, he was batting balled-up socks and wads of aluminum foil around his house with an old broomstick. The future Hall of Famer didn't even play on a proper grass field until he was 12 years old. William Puckett, who had been a semi-professional baseball player himself, recognized his son's passion and provided him with baseballs and gloves whenever possible. This family connection to the sport became foundational to everything Kirby would achieve. The road to professional baseball wasn't easy. During high school, Kirby was described as skinny and short. Despite being a good ball player, he received only a few small scholarship offers upon graduation. So what did he do? He took manual labor jobs, first at the Ford Motor Company assembly line, earning $500 a month, then at the Census Bureau after being laid off. But he never gave up on his dream. Every night he played for a semi-professional team called the Chicago Pirates. His breakthrough came in 1981 when a Minnesota Twins scout, attending a college game to watch his own son, observed Puckett's exceptional performance. The scout wasn't just impressed by Kirby's statistics. He hit a home run and a double, scored 2 runs, and threw out a runner at home plate. What caught the scout's attention most was Puckett's enthusiasm and energy on a hot, miserable night. That intangible quality would define his entire career. When Kirby Puckett entered the major leagues in 1984, nobody expected what was about to happen. His rapid progression through the minor leagues was extraordinary. Hitting .382 with the Elizabethton Twins in just 65 games, then .318 with 48 stolen bases in Single-A. He played only 21 games in Triple-A before being called up to the majors. His MLB debut on May 8, 1984, against the California Angels was spectacular, going 4 for 5 with 1 run. Initially, despite his stocky build, Puckett displayed little power, hitting no home runs in his rookie year and only 4 in 1985. But his speed was incredible. He racked up triples and stolen bases while becoming a master of contact hitting. Then came 1986, the turning point. He evolved beyond just singles, achieving a .328 batting average and earning his first All-Star selection. What made Puckett truly special wasn't just his individual achievements. 10-time All-Star, 6-time Gold Glove winner, 6-time Silver Slugger recipient, and he finished in the top 10 in MVP voting 7 times during his 12-year career. But it was his impact on the Minnesota Twins that cemented his legacy. He led the Twins to 2 World Series championships in 1987 and 1991, with memorable performances in critical games that solidified his reputation as the ultimate clutch player. His career statistics tell the story: a .318 batting average, 2,304 hits, 207 home runs, and 1,085 RBIs in 1,783 games. He became the first MLB player to earn a $3 million salary. Speaking of baseball legends, if you want to catch all the current action and see today's superstars making history, you need Fubo. Fubo is the streaming service that gives you access to over 100 channels, including all the major sports networks. Whether you're following the current MLB season, NFL games, or any other sport, Fubo has you covered with crystal-clear streaming and no cable required. Plus, they offer cloud DVR, so you never miss a moment of the action. Click the link in the description to start your free trial today. March 28, 1996. Kirby Puckett, at 36 years old, woke up without vision in his right eye. Just like that. No warning, no gradual decline. He simply couldn't see. This marked the first time in his entire professional career that Puckett was placed on the disabled list, highlighting just how unprecedented this health crisis was for a player renowned for his durability. He was diagnosed with glaucoma, and the specific event that caused his vision loss was identified as a central retinal vein occlusion, essentially a stroke in his eye. Over the following months, Puckett underwent 3 surgeries attempting to restore his vision. None were successful. The damage was irreversible. On July 12, 1996, at just 36 years old, Kirby Puckett officially announced his retirement.
I can't sit here and lie to you and say that I'm not going to miss the game, because I am. I've missed it ever since March 28th when I haven't been able to perform.
A brilliant, beloved career cut short in the most cruel and sudden way imaginable. But here's what they didn't tell you at the time. This wasn't just a random medical event. This was a warning sign of something much more serious. Following his forced retirement, Puckett's health experienced a significant decline. He reportedly gained substantial weight and began struggling with a cluster of health issues described as common and preventable threats: obesity, diabetes, stroke, and high blood pressure. Here's the crucial connection they didn't widely report. Puckett's glaucoma, which led to blindness in one eye and ended his career, was brought on by his diabetes. The eye condition wasn't an isolated incident. It was a symptom of broader systemic vascular disease. The stroke in his eye that caused his sudden vision loss was a direct result of increased eye pressure from untreated glaucoma, combined with underlying vascular disease. His eye pressures were in the low 30s. Normal range is 10 to 22. When this elevated pressure combines with vascular disease, it precipitates a sudden and permanent stroke in the eye. Multiple sources explicitly state that Kirby's vision loss was preventable if detected early. Had his eye pressure been checked at routine examinations and treatment started, the chance of this devastating event would have been reduced. Regular physical examinations and laboratory tests to monitor cholesterol, blood pressure, and other stroke risk factors could have identified these problems before they became life-threatening. On March 6, 2006, almost exactly 10 years after losing his vision, Kirby Puckett died of a massive cerebral stroke at the age of 45 in Phoenix, Arizona. He tragically lost both his vision and ultimately his life to the same underlying condition: vascular disease. Patients who experience the type of eye stroke Puckett had face a significantly higher risk of developing a cerebral stroke or heart attack. The eye event was a critical warning sign. Medical reports noted that Puckett's health had been in question for some time, prior to his final decline. Perhaps most tragically, it was noted that Puckett apparently did not follow his doctor's advice in the years following his eye stroke. Despite the tragic circumstances of his health decline, Kirby Puckett's story remains one of inspiration and incredible achievement. His journey from a poverty-stricken neighborhood in Chicago to the Baseball Hall of Fame represents the very best of the American dream. His work ethic, enthusiasm, and pure love for the game of baseball inspired millions. Even today, Minnesota fans remember him fondly for his joyous playing style and clutch performances. His statue stands proudly at Target Field in Minneapolis, and his Hall of Fame induction in 2001 on the first ballot remains a testament to his undeniable talent and impact on the game. But perhaps most importantly, Puckett's story serves as a powerful reminder about the importance of preventive healthcare. His tragedy highlights that regular checkups, early detection, and following medical advice can literally be the difference between life and death, regardless of fame or fortune. Kirby Puckett's legacy is complex but ultimately inspiring. Yes, his life ended too soon, and yes, much of his health decline was preventable. But his rise from humble beginnings to baseball immortality shows us what's possible with dedication, enthusiasm, and an unwavering commitment to excellence. His story teaches us that talent alone isn't enough. It's the intangible qualities like enthusiasm, energy, and love for what you do that truly make the difference. And it reminds us that taking care of our health is just as important as pursuing our dreams. What do you think about Kirby Puckett's story? Let me know in the comments below. If this video taught you something new, smash that like button and subscribe for more incredible sports stories. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.